Hey folks, this is E. Come back to you with another one. If it's your first time watching my videos, welcome. This one I was making a post, but I'll go on with it because I do a lot of talking in the beginning anyway. So let's get to it. Appreciate y'all. So this is my building. This was going to be my indoor kennels, but like everything else, I started. Don't have any money to finish it. So it's working here. I'm going to put a table here because I want to set up something to prep the dog's food, because I always give them some kind of meat and just different stuff that I need to cut up, and to have the bows up here where I'm not having to bend down every time I have to do something. So I got a big box over there for free, trying to clean up a space for that, fix up the top of it, so because I usually spray everything off, so be easier to clean, but mainly just to have something to prep on, like a table. And I can also use it to lock up some of my tools that I leave in here. Just to be another way to people try to steal something to be that much harder. Try to have people come in anyways, because this is where my dogs are, and they don't know if the dogs are loose or not. I'm probably scared of them. But anyways, it was getting real hot, so I took all the steel off that wall. And I didn't have this post made, I just made it. Because I'm going to go ahead and put the steel on this side and leave a gap on the bottom for circulation, air circulating through. Because that's the worst thing about doing the walls with steel. If they're good for not seeing things and then they block everything, but in other ways they don't allow wind to go through, so they need to be stronger. So whatever post you use to set them on, especially if you use them for fences, you need to make sure that they're strong, because the wind's going to hit them, it's not going to go through them, it's going to hit them and push against it. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do it where I can have openings. And also the concrete, I had somebody helping me that didn't know what he was doing. By the time I found out, it was already setting, and then he left. Never hired him again. But so it all needs to be fixed. But this is cheaper than completely like doing that one kennel. Just get some leveler to fill in all the holes and stuff, and then put some kind of sealant on it, which I've seen those. They look like resin paints, so that the dogs don't scratch through the leveling compound. And put all the kennels in here, at least for, when it's too hot or too cold. It'd be easier to control the heat in here. Gotta start doing mainly like the insulation up on the ceiling and the walls. So if I had insulation, that would be the best. Plus I could put fans in here. There's no electricity anywhere right now, but I got it coming through some cords to my dad's house till I get a box and the electric will run through here. But just getting tired of my bills like double or triple during the summer. The winter's not so bad because the cold doesn't bother them as much, and I just keep a few heating lamps on. And it'll keep it warm enough. But anyways, the reason I started this video was we had storms coming in through there 2 days ago, so I guess it was Sunday, today's Tuesday, and it looked like it was coming this way, and when it seemed like it was getting close, it just went around us that way. And yesterday it happened again. It was there, and it looked like it was over this way, so I figure if it keeps going the same way as yesterday, we'll get some rain. And then yesterday it went around that way. We got no rain. I might have felt one raindrop when I was out here. Today it's supposed to get rain again, and now that I've taken all this stuff off the walls, which doesn't, keeps most of the water out, I bet we're going to get some rain, and it's going to get all flooded in there. This isn't really climate control. Like I said, there's no insulation. There's hose and all the steel. Most of the hose in the ceiling are plugged up, so they're stopping it, but not all of them. I still get some of it leaking. Oh, it is hot today. I think it's because the humidity's so high. Since it really got cloudy, it's not as hot as it was earlier. It was way hotter earlier. It almost seemed like it's cooled down. It got up to 100 really early today. And I guess, that's what is controlled. I got it all insulated and everything. All the dogs in there right now. So you just walk in there every once in a while and cool down. Because it's like, it's way cooler than it is out here. Probably below 80 degrees, so right around there. I want to go ahead and get this done while I'm doing it, because the end of the 2x6s was spliced here together, and it started bowing out because I had this post in there, and I didn't have it bolted to the concrete pillar, this one either. So I pushed it out, or pushed it back. Now it's kind of warping, so I have to take all the steel off to tighten it that way, to warp, put it back that way, and then put some big bolts or screws at the bottom of this one, which you really can't because of the concrete stops around right there, like 3/4 of an inch. It's probably why it's doing that. But I can put it up on this one. Let's put more screws up here on top, and it'll be at least something to hold it a little bit better. Anyways, let me get going with this. I can go get some water. Hope y'all having a good one. Appreciate y'all following along, listening to my nonsense. It's the next day. I'm cutting these to put them on there, hold the posts down to the concrete pillars. I made some to put them in when it was wet, but because of the guy that had helping me do the concrete, I came in here to try to salvage some of it to make it look even, and so I didn't have time to stick them in there. I got the concrete too dry too, and it was the middle of the day. Let me cut this, cut these. 3 hours later, finally done. This one doesn't have one either. I had to find all the stuff. I had it everywhere because I was going to use it for something else. Started around 12. It's around 3 right now. Hope you have a good one. Appreciate y'all. So it's the next day, starting on this one. Came out here a little bit earlier. I think it ended up being too close to the post, so I have to slightly move it over. What I'm going to try is put this in there, then hammer it in, so that just me hammering it in will kind of push it over. But I'm just going to take this, I think it's just one screw, and it might be two. Take them out and just move it a little bit over. It just probably needs maybe 1/4 inch. And then I got to cut a new one for this one and get it all, put the hose in it for the bolts, but the damn bit won't drill through them anymore, so it's gonna take forever. Hope you're having a good one. Appreciate y'all. Let's try to do this. That sledgehammer's a lot better than the other one. Just bends the steel everywhere. Doesn't put enough force. It just kind of bangs up the bolt. This is a box that was used to ship solar panels in. Man, they over-engineered it. It's got nails like every 6 inches, and like there's 6-7 nails right there. 6 nails right there within 4-inch space. They got like 2 every 6 inches. All these have like nails every 6 inches. This has way more. Man, still got to tear the bottom off of that one on the ends. Finally got these things off. They're hard as hell to get off. I think I can use that for some padding if I make some chairs or benches, and then cover them with some kind of cloth or fabric. But let me get back to it and finish up. Appreciate y'all. So I got the post bolted down and attached. Get that one bolted down too. And I was going to get this and take it up to the top just to keep these posts from, because they're getting pretty used up. It's been years since I did this. And I was going to cover them all up because I was going to take down the panels from over there. But I'm not going to have all this stuff, and I don't have money to spend on it. So now I'm going to take all this off, like the cross beams and the steel, and put it back on inside so it don't get wet. We're about to get some rain. Hope you're having a good one. Appreciate y'all. So next day I cross members off and put the steel back inside. I don't even think we've really gotten any rain. Now I'm going to move this door. Let it open up the other way, because right here, I guess it's okay if I make my my station right here, food prep station here. But I was thinking about putting it over here. Oh, let me think on that. But I may switch the door around. Also, it doesn't open all the way because of that. So it makes everything in here really dark. You can't see it right now because it's, but when it's closed. And like when it's real cloudy, it's not that cloudy right now. Plus I got a little opening right here, but I need to cover that up too. I need to figure out, see what I'm gonna do. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it around. So here it is, it's switched around. This way I wouldn't be able to open it all the way. If I had something here that didn't, it just blocked the light. This way I can open it all the way. I just have to keep this side open for, have it clean, or at least mostly clean. But I think I'm gonna clean up. I need to get this fixed. I got this lathe I bought years ago too. The switch messed up on it, and I bought another switch, but it didn't work. And I was having a hard time finding a new one, so I just stopped. But I'm cleaning all that table off, put it over here. I'm hoping there's enough room right here for the barrel or over there, so it'll all be together. But if not, it's fine wherever it is there. I can just put the thing whatever, or actually move it if I need to. Just rows. Not really rows, but just pick it up. But let me get back to it. Appreciate y'all. So this is probably the reason I didn't have it like this, because of this. Actually, probably would have been enough because I had the door over before. I guess I just have to move it. When I had it over here, I had to throw all this crap, so I, couldn't take it down unless I cleaned it all off, which hung that up there, but most of the stuff is right here. I just got to finish cleaning up. There's a mess in here. I want to clean all this up where the concrete is, so when I get some money, I can start fixing it as I go. But I need to really start right here. And it's kind of smooth right in some parts, but for the most part, it's not. But I'm going to stop it on this one here. Appreciate y'all following along, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Hope you have a good one.